I want to point out the inconsistencies of Christians and atheists. Christians and atheists always blame the Quran and Islam for X, Y, Z, but the Christians can't say there's anything wrong with Islam because they can't get out of the Old Testament. In Matthew chapter 5, verse 17 to 19, and in other places like the Gospel of John, Jesus says Scripture, or that's the Old Testament, can't be broken, etc., etc. So the New Testament in 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 16 says all Scripture, meaning the Old Testament, is all inspired and good for training and teaching in righteousness. So the Old Testament, the Old Covenant the Old Testament still applies to Christians. They can't get out of it because the New Testament says go back to the Old Testament. So whatever the Quran or the Prophet Muhammad teach, it's already there in the Old Testament. It's already there in the Old Testament books. So Christians can't say there's anything immoral in Islam or with the Prophet Muhammad with the Quran, because the Old Testament teaches the same exact things that they allege the Prophet Muhammad or the Quran or Islam teach. The atheist also can't say there's anything right or wrong because the atheist has no objective standard of morality. An atheist can't say there's anything objectively good or wrong because they got no objective standard beyond their own subjective standard. So the atheist can't justify morality. Therefore, the atheist has no objective standard. Therefore, the atheist can't judge anything right or wrong objectively. So both atheists and Christians are inconsistent in criticizing Islam, the Quran, or the Prophet Muhammad. You'll never find a consistent Christian, and you'll never find a consistent atheist. They're all inconsistent, and they all know it.